welcome to the AI with Arun show. AI has moved from a futuristic concept to a crucial component of modern business strategy. Companies that effectively integrate AI gain a competitive advantage by boosting efficiency, automating processes, and extracting valuable insights from data. The business landscape has evolved from focusing on digital transformation to prioritizing disruption, a shift that requires leaders to be bolder and more strategic. The integration of AI is fundamentally transforming leadership styles. Traditional command and control models are being replaced by a more collaborative, adaptive approach that emphasizes human AI partnership. This new mindset, termed AI first leadership, requires leaders to act as coaches, supporting employee development while strategically leveraging AI tools. The shift also supports a move towards distributed leadership models where AI responsibilities are shared across executives, acknowledging that no single individual can master all aspects of AI implementation. Now, despite AI's growing importance, many executives struggle with its implementation due to a lack of foundational knowledge and a significant leadership readiness gap. The leadership readiness gap, let's talk about that. Only 41% of North American leaders feel prepared to lead their organizations into an AI driven future, compared to 53% in EMEA. This is according to a McKinsey Global Survey on AI. This is concerning, given that 82% of CEOs believe that AI will have a significant impact on their organization, per Gartner. Now, leaders consistently identify a lack of talent with appropriate skill sets for AI work as a top barrier. The demand for AI experts far exceeds supply, meaning qualified professionals are prohibitively expensive. Then there is an employee leader disconnect. A notable disconnect exists where employees are three times more likely to be extensively using AI tools than the leaders realize, per a Salesforce research. A striking gap also exists regarding the need for human connection, with 82% of employees believing it is necessary as AI use grows, compared to only 65% of managers. This is according to a Workday survey. AI implementation introduces dilemmas such as bias in AI models, data privacy, and evolving compliance requirements. 51% of employees are concerned about cybersecurity risks and 43% about personal privacy, again according to a Workday survey. For example, biased training data can lead to discriminatory outcomes in AI, having a risk that must be proactively managed. Then there are financial and ROI uncertainties. Demonstrating a clear return on investment or ROI is the foremost barrier, with 49% of leaders finding it challenging to estimate and demonstrate AI's value. This is according to an HFS research. This is a common pitfall, focusing on technology for its own sake rather than starting with a clear business problem. As AI automates repetitive tasks, uniquely human abilities become increasingly vital. A Workday report found that 83% of respondents agree that the growing use of AI will make human skills more vital. So, what are human-centric skills? These include emotional intelligence, EQ, empathy, and relationship building, which are crucial for navigating social complexities that AI lacks. Research indicates that 83% of workers believe that human skills like EQ and empathy will be more vital per workday survey, and high-level communication skills are essential for bridging the gap between AI insights and human execution. Then let's talk about adaptive and learning skills. In a rapidly evolving AI world, adaptability is the most important leadership principle. Leaders must embrace continuous learning and promote a culture of innovation. Then we have strategic and cognitive skills. AI provides unprecedented access to data, shifting leaders from an operational to a strategic focus. Critical thinking, data interpretation, and AI literacy are vital. Leaders don't need to build models, but they must understand how AI and data analytics drive smarter decisions. The first principle thinking is a very critical leadership skill for the AI era. It's the practice of deconstructing a complex problem or idea into its most basic fundamental truths and then building an innovative solution from the ground up. This contrasts with reasoning by analogy, which relies on existing solutions or conventional wisdom. Applying first principle thinking is extremely important, and learning how to do is more important. So there are two broad ways that we'll propose in this podcast. One is the five ways, and the other one is Socratic questioning. We'll talk about both of them. Now, leaders can use systematic methods to apply first principles thinking. And like we said, the five whys and Socratic questioning are designed to get to the root of the problem and challenge assumptions. Let's talk about the five whys first. This is a root cause analysis technique used to explore cause and effect relationship underlying a particular problem. By repeatedly asking why, you can peel back layers of symptoms to reveal the core issue. Let's talk about an example in AI context. A company's AI powered sales forecast is consistently inaccurate. Now, why is the sales forecast inaccurate? Because the AI model's training data is flawed. Why is the training data flawed? Because it includes outdated information and duplicate entries. Why does it include duplicated entries and outdated information? Because there is no automated process to clean the data before it is fed into the model. Why is there no automated data cleansing process? Because the data team and the sales teams have siloed workflows and no shared data governance policy. Why are their workflows siloed? That's the next question the executive should ask. Because company leadership has historically focused on departmental efficiency, not cross functional collaboration. The root cause is not a technical failure of the AI model, but a fundamental organizational silo. So, that is one example of how we use five whys to get to the root cause of a problem. Let's understand the Socratic questioning. So this method uses disciplined questioning to challenge assumptions and stimulate critical thinking. It encourages leaders and the teams to explore a problem from different angles without defaulting to a known solution. So let's take an example. So what do we know for certain about this problem and what are we assuming? This is what a leader should ask. Why is this the only way to solve this problem? What would happen if we tried the completely opposite approach? How would a competitor with no legacy systems approach these? These questions force a team to break down their own mental models and look at a challenge with a fresh perspective, essential for AI innovation. To successfully integrate AI into their business strategy, executives need actionable frameworks and a structured approach. So let's talk about the leader's checklist, which a leader can use to guide their AI initiatives. So let's go. Educate yourself if you're a leader. Start with a basic AI literacy course. You start small. Find a single high impact problem to solve with AI. Prioritize people. Involve employees early and transparently. Embrace ethics. Establish an AI governance team. Empower mid level managers or leaders who are critical for driving AI strategy and execution. They should be trained to act as AI ambassadors, identifying specific departmental problems that can be solved with AI and leading small-scale pilot projects. This helps bridge the gap between executive vision and on-the-ground implementation. Then implement phased AI adoption. Instead of attempting comprehensive transformation immediately, leaders should start with focused, high-impact projects. JP Morgan Chase, for example, used its Coin platform to automate legal document review, saving an estimated 360,000 hours of manual work annually. This demonstrates the value of AI on a manageable scale before a full-scale rollout. The future of work, augmentation versus automation, is something that we talk about very often. So provide a balanced perspective on AI's impact on the workforce, emphasizing that AI is more likely to augment human capabilities rather than replace them. For instance, the Netflix recommendation engine does not replace human curators. It augments their ability to personalize content for a massive audience, allowing them to focus on high-level strategy. Then the role of HR. HR is critical in this transformation. They should focus on reskilling, managing organizational change, and ensuring ethical AI use in people-related processes. A company could offer employees stipends for AI upskilling course to show a commitment to their growth. To conclude, AI is no longer exclusive item to tech teams. It's a fundamental aspect of modern business strategy that breaks down silos. Organizations that master AI-first leadership will outpace competitors. Success lies not just in adopting AI technology, but in fully integrating it into the core of operations, supported by a culture that effectively unites human creativity with AI capabilities. By investing in AI education at the executive and mid level, Companies can make more informed decisions, avoid costly implementation mistakes, and foster a business culture that embraces data driven leadership. The future of leadership is not about managing AI, but about leading the human AI partnership. Are you ready? With that question, we leave you thinking. Thank you for watching the AI with Arun show. Like, share, subscribe, and support our work by joining us as a member.